Well, I'm a journalist.
Are you really?
Balance. Yeah, and we had this conversation about even if you don't like the administration, your job as a journalist is to be objective.
Well, I just love it when journalists come by. And today I had two of them, same day. One of them worked for Fox, and then we had an independent journalist who used to work for Fox and NBC. And what I find is most of the time when I'm talking to a journalist is that they're full of shit. They try to make excuses for their lack of reporting. That was a case in the first people I speak to, the lady who works for Fox and the editor for the entertainment department in New York City. Although their minds are in the right spot, they were still, making excuses for the lies of omission that mainstream media perpetrates. But the second lady, I applaud. She's a true journalist. And I'm sorry I didn't get her name, and because I would like to read some of her work. To see what she is saying. I'd like to get her opinion on the news, because I think she'd be objective at it. Get her spin on it, or as objective you can be. At any rate, this is what this is about: fake news and real news. And I try to give you the real news as much as I can, because I'm not giving it to people. I'm letting you see it. It's on the streets, right? Please help me out if you can, in any way you can, of course. Share these videos, subscribe, like, hit the bell button, all that good stuff. But I dearly could use some financial contributions. And till I get a new shop up, if you could, PayPal, BadassUncleSam76@gmail.com. My Patreon button, or I would like to see some Subscribestar members. Subscribestar.com. Badass Uncle Sam, pick a deer. All right, that's it for the commercial. Let's get to this video, and I'll see you on the other side of this.
Because we live in New York City.
We live in New York City.
Where? New York City? Yeah.
Yeah.
What part of New York City you live in?
Manhattan.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, there you
Jesus
go.
is right. 2 votes for Trump.
What do you do up
1, 2.
there? What do you do up there?
She works at Fox News.
Do you really? In what capacity?
I am the entertainment editor for FoxNews.com.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun job.
Yeah. I've got a couple of, you can see here's one of my... And yourself?
I'm in business.
Oh, well, that's why you're a Trump supporter.
Yeah, probably.
Well, most of the people I know that it's got, having to do with business get, what the hell's going on. Well, here's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton for you. It says, good for any crime in the world. Get in here. I'll get the two of you in there.
All right.
Stand on either side of Donald. I'll just get Donald. You don't want her in there, do you? Yeah. You want? We'll take a couple of them. All right, we'll take a couple of them. All right, mega. All right, now stand next to Donald. I'll get you with Donald. This will get you kicked off of Facebook. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, we can't put them on Facebook because then we would have no more friends anymore.
Check out my other poster on the news back here. I got this one over here you might enjoy. It's,
Oh, Fox News is in there though.
yeah, I had to do that because well, my rule of thumb is this:
Yeah.
if you're taking commercial money, you're somewhat beholden to that commercial money.
No, that's true. But at least when you look at everybody else, we're not always fake.
Oh no. I mean, well,
But yes, you're right.
I mean, there's always going to be a half truth. Give you an idea. Practically everybody I speak to knows that we were lied to about this. I mean, no one believes that 19 hijackers brought down 3 buildings in New York City with 2 planes. It just doesn't work. The physics alone says there was something wrong. The University of Alaska just completed a 2-year study on building number 7 and said conclusively that building number 7 did not come down by fires alone, that explosives brought that building down. Okay, why isn't Fox News talking about that?
I read about celebrities.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you get my drift here.
get it.
It's like they lied through omission. It's the things they don't tell us.
Well, it's a lot better than Slate or.
Oh, well, hell yeah.
MSNBC.
Oh, listen, I'm all about Tucker Carlson and Hannity and Laura Ingraham. I mean, I think they go, but again, they only go to a certain point, and then,
Badass Uncle Sam. We'll see you there.
All right, guys, take it easy. Where are you from?
Michigan?
Michigan? You're not a Trump supporter, are you?
No.
No.
I just believe that you can be one
Of course you can.
without being harassed. So
Thank you very much.
that's cool.
Thank you so much. Just for that. I mean, because I have people that come by here that will go, I get one of those hats, but I'm afraid
To wear it.
to wear it. And that's a shame.
Yeah.
Because I really, and one of the reasons I'm doing this is I believe we can talk. I believe we can get along. We can have our differences, but we can come to common ground and find out what we got good going on and work out the other things.
Yeah.
So indeed.
I wouldn't want to be harassed for who I wanted to support.
Thank you.
It wouldn't her though.
That's it. I didn't find perfect. I found very few liberals and Democrats that wanted her in. That was so strange, and that's why you figure it's got to be rigged.
Well, that was.
Yeah.
The whole Democratic process.
Yeah.
That was rigged.
It even
That
is
would've been
now.
Bernie's race. It
I
would've
mean,
been
right
Bernie
now,
and Trump,
I think the most, the most appealing Democrat is Tulsi Gabbard.
Inmate, what is
Yeah,
this?
she is.
She has broad appeal, even with
I've
the
met her
conservatives.
before. She did.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, I met her
Even with conservatives, they like.
She's at Standing Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at Standing Rock with some veterans, and she was there.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's against the war. She's she presents herself very well. She doesn't.
does.
I mean, there's a few things, of course, I don't agree with. I mean, I'm not all about that Green New Deal. I don't understand
I
that
don't
at
think
all.
America is ready for a woman to be president. I just think.
Well,
in
I don't
general,
mind a woman. I just want a good woman. I just want to,
It was not that.
no, it wasn't that. I mean, I don't care if it's a woman, and I just want a woman that
Right.
believes in America, believes in the Constitution, would help us, that's it. Would be with, America. But,
Yeah.
not just because you're a woman, you become, president. I mean, I'm not into that.
Yeah.
I would listen to this woman if I were you. She seems to know exactly what she's talking about.
Well, I'm a journalist.
Are you
It's
really?
unbalanced. Yeah, and we had this conversation about even if you don't like the administration, your job as a journalist is to be objective. And so the news right now is so unbalanced that it's, you know, some of us are like.
Who are you a journalist for?
I have my own publication in Flint, Michigan.
Good.
And so, like, I work for NBC, I've worked for Fox, you know, and it's just like, it's just this unbalance there, and that's not our jobs, right? We're there to disseminate information.
Thank you.
And so
You're supposed to let
it's a
the
lot of
people figure it out.
You're supposed to let the people figure it out. So it's a lot of editorializing going on
Thank
in
you.
the industry. And so, like, we was having this discussion about how unfair this is right now.
Yes.
Even if you don't like Trump. I mean, you didn't
Thank
like
you.
Obama, but we didn't do the same thing.
Well, you seem
Right.
like
Yeah. So, yeah, we didn't do the same thing when he was in administration.
Yeah.
So.
And that's why I think it's people are gravitating more towards citizen journalists and people that sell their own products and
Right.
take because
That's
they're
what they are, and I like it.
yeah. Because then you're not beholden to a commercial entity.
Yeah, and that's why I left the newsroom and kicked off my own thing.
Thank
know?
you.
And so I like
You are a true journalist.
Yeah, I am. A lot of it's a ton of us. It's just hard to make it
Well,
because we
yeah.
don't have the corporate entities behind us. But it's a lot of us out there.
But I
and
think
we wanna
it'll
be
grow
fair and
because,
balanced.
again, more people are leaving the mainstream media.
They are. I just held a workshop on how to start your own media
Thank you.
thing, like do your own media startup, and this is what it looks like. You know, because of where the industry is. It's,
Thank you.
They're full of shit.
I spoke to an editorial editor for Fox today, entertainment, I should say. But I brought up this something we're talking about, you know, here in the sense that, you know, my first prime example, I just spoke to a survivor of 9/11. I said, when was the last time that anybody on Fox News told us the truth about 9/11?
Yeah, it's a lot. I know, right? We're not. They're
Yeah.
not. Even the media in general.
Because they
they're not.
still tell us 19 hijackers.
Yeah, they're not a
Bull.
dig into
I
the
don't know.
government, what
Right.
happened behind the scenes, them knowing it was happening, even the way they reacted to it. It was like, oh yeah, we know. So
This survivor I talked to today is big time. I mean, he's still suffering from the repercussions. And all. He was telling me about things the day before, that the anomalies that were happening the day
Yep.
before.
and
You
yeah,
know.
they're not going to talk to people.
Yeah.
They flew out as soon as it happened to
Right.
get back home.
And that's it.
Yeah.
If I can run it, and like you as a journalist, just talking to people, I'm out here on the street and can just talk to people that completely contradict the official story. Yet you got these people in the $1 million studios,
Right.
and the $1,000
telling
suits,
us,
telling us
how life should be and what they
telling
want
us
us to
19
know.
hijackers. Bull.
Crap.
Thank you. And that's why people are
Right.
leaving it. You know, they can watch
That's what I
documentaries.
said. I was like, you have a groups of people that have not been recognized, they haven't had a voice, and you know, Trump spoke to their hearts, you know, and when we go to the polls, we're emotional. Sometimes we vote in that way, and you can't be mad. You can't be mad. I mean, she wanted to do a whole campaign for the Latino community. It was revealed, the emails back and forth, right? But the whole scandal for her to take the election from Bernie. We know what the Democratic Party did, right? And so, and that's not democracy. It was not, I was not a happy camper. So,
And then you had, what's her name, that just got hired by Fox, who gave the, you know, questions to.
yes,
You
they're
know.
feeding
And then
questions.
Fox hires her? Come on.
Yeah, it's just a lot of garbage, and they're not doing their jobs. And a little guy like me, of course, I'm not going to get the millions of dollars, you know, but I'm going to stick with it.
But just true to yourself. I mean, that's
Right.
the thing. You got to be true to yourself.
And you have to be in this whole big world, because if you're not, you'll end up looking like her, looking stupid. So, yeah.
God bless
All
you.
right.
Here's this is a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton, which is, you know, good for any crime in the world. Check out my YouTube channel. You are definitely going to be on it. And see some of the other interviews I've had out here.
Thank
And
you.
thank you for your input. God bless you with your work.
You got pasta.
So there we go. I thought that second lady was marvelous. So think I'm marvelous, well, you know what to do. At subscribestar.com, Badass Uncle Sam. And if you can't do anything for me other than pray for me, do that. I could use it. All right, God bless you. I'll see you on the streets.